watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
And this winter that has been quite strange so far, at least we're seeing a little bit of normalcy this week in the forecast with cold temperatures. Not a lot of snow, and we're running a huge deficit in normal snowfall. Normally we would have had well over 3 feet. We're about 2.5 feet behind that. Only 9.5 inches so far falling this year in Grand Rapids. Huge deficit of total snow. This is Storm Track Live. A little bit of makeup here, but not in Grand Rapids. We have seen some light snow here, mainly east of US 131, a dusting all the way from Big Rapids to areas Kalamazoo and eastward toward the center part of the state, where we even had a little bit of freezing drizzle here toward Lansing. Not much of any consequence. If you're in this zone here east of 131, keep in mind that roads will be a little bit on the slick side, especially over the period of the next several hours. But this is starting to wind down, already ending here in Kalamazoo. We'll see this snow wind down in about an hour in Ionia. And beyond that, there's not a whole lot of snow down to our south and west either. Just east of South Bend, near Three Rivers, northward, we're seeing a little bit of light snow here along 131. But again, this is all going to come to a close here before you know it. Here's the way it shakes out on the 24-hour forecast. You can see that exiting to the east quickly. Clouds will start to clear out briefly, but notice how the computer model's picking up on a little bit of light lake effect snow here west of US 131 tonight. Right now it's limited Muskegon northward here at midnight. I wouldn't be surprised if a little bit of that light lake effect snow stretches as far south as Holland, and that means inland toward parts of northern Allegan County as well. Accumulations minimal, not enough to get out the shovels, but perhaps by daybreak, if that light lake effect snow sticks around, notice it's so light the computer model's not even picking up on it, but this area could see a few slick roads tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind as you drive to work. Great reason to check in with daybreak tomorrow morning starting at 4:30. By midday tomorrow, temperatures are much cooler than what we saw even today, and especially on Saturday. Only in the mid-20s. We're shooting for highs in the mid-20s, right around 26 tomorrow afternoon. So a cool stretch of weather just around the corner. Still mild compared to what we'll see tomorrow. We're at 30 in Grand Rapids, 31 here in Kalamazoo, and 30 in Holland as well. Winds are out of the west, and that's bringing in a lot of cool air. The 24-hour temperature change shows that we've cooled 15 to 20 degrees since yesterday at this time. And with that wind out of the west, we're going to keep an eye on this big bubble of really cool air off to the north and west. That cool air is going to continue to flow across the lake here over the next couple of days, and that's going to keep us stuck in this chilly weather pattern. Here's a look at the 8-day forecast now. Obviously, jumping off the page is the fact that we don't have any major snows this week, but I want to dissect this in a little greater detail for you because we do have some snow chances. Coming up here tomorrow morning, a few flurries. Better chance of snow coming up Wednesday afternoon and evening. There's a weak clipper system. This could provide maybe an inch of snow. Not expecting a lot more than that. Light snow Thursday, Friday also, and then into next weekend we could see continued chances of light snow, but not enough to catch us up to where we are in terms of that major snowfall deficit. And there's some hint that we could see a good chunk of Arctic air break free toward the end of next weekend. That's still 7-8 days away, so we'll wait and see on that.
Keep an eye on that. Kyle, thanks.